Well, hello, boys and girls. Welcome to When I Feel Like a Clock. And I got some good or bad news. I don't know. You can, first of all, it's rum o'clock, as you probably know. And yeah, I'm on about my seventh nap today. So I'm right in the middle. I'm feeling energized. It's rum o'clock, and I've had 7 naps in by 11 o'clock in the morning. It's freaking awesome. Uh, I am changing things up a little bit. I've been doing picks every day, every day. You know what? I feel like it's getting a little bit stale. My fan base seems to be dwindling a tad, and it's becoming trade season. I think I'm going to turn this shit into a rumors site or something like that. Uh, Now, if you still want me to do picks, you write down on the bottom that you want me to do picks or whatever, and I'll find a way to do it. Maybe I'll put it in the comments on the bottom or something like that. But for now, I'm going to be doing trade deadline rumor analysis. Big freaking word there, right? Uh, yeah, and I'm going to go with teams that seem to be popular at the time. That team right now for the trade deadline, to me, is the biggest mover possibly is the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins have been playing out of their head since the All-Star break. They put themselves in a position where they can be considered contenders this year, and I think they're going to be going hard after it. They have built up a lot of prospects thanks to a fantastic uh, scouting staff and development team. It looks like they have enough prospects that they can pull some out of it and still be okay for in their prospect pool at the same time. So the question is, what do they do? Well, the rumor has it that the possibilities are they're looking at Nash and McDonagh from the New York Rangers. Now, before you go, no, I don't want Nash. Nash is an excellent two-way player. He's only signed for 1 more year, I believe. I was going to look that up. But if he signed for more than 1 year, I'm out on this. But if he's only good, if it's only this year and then they got to re-sign him, which I think it is, you could toss out something like Ryan Spooner just doesn't seem to be panning out in Boston. Nash plays right wing. You trade Spooner for a guy like Nash, um, and maybe a draft pick. I don't. I hear a lot of rumors out there that it's going to be a pretty high price out there this year. So you probably are going to have to give up like Spooner and maybe one of your draft picks from earlier. Maybe Anders Bjork that you just signed, possibly Zach Senyshyn or something like that, and maybe even a pick. To me, that's a pretty hefty price. If somebody's going to go out there and even come close to that or beat that, then you're out, right? But if you can do something like that, maybe you give it a shot. Personally, for Nash, I think that's a little too steep. I'm probably out. But if I can do it straight across for Spooner or something like that, I might give that a shot. Now, the other one is McDonagh. Now, that's exciting because that's exactly what you sort of need. I mean, you don't really need. McAvoy's playing amazing. You got Krug who's always playing this solid two-way game. Zdeno Chara has looked really good this year for a 40-year-old freaking wonder. Brandon Carlo has not looked as good as last year, but I wouldn't put too much worry into that. I think a lot of Brandon Carlo looking better last year than this year had more to do with the fact that it was such a surprise that he did as well as he did last year. I don't think he's really worse than last year. He's just hasn't really progressed much past last year. And if you were watching my videos, I have said that I didn't think Brandon Carlo had the huge upside from where he is. He's going to improve some, but what he is probably pretty close to what he is. He's going to get better. He's going to get better defensively and all that stuff like that to a certain extent, but he's not going to be like huge. He doesn't have a huge upside past this. You have the surprise of Grzelcyk. I think that Grzelcyk. I always forget how to say that. Please write it down on the bottom. Fix my alcoholic brain on how exactly you say that all the time. And Adam McQuaid. Plus you got Miller, who's been sitting in the press box for a while. So you're not bad off. But you throw a McDonagh in there, maybe you can get. McDonagh's going to be steep because you got him from this year and you got him for this year and next year, and that's a good thing. And Boston has enough cap space they might even be able to re-sign him, boys and girls. So I think it's going to cost you Brandon Carlo though, right off the top. You try to throw Grzelcyk out there. Maybe they really love him, but if you do that, you're definitely going to have to be giving up a Spooner or possibly a Heinen. I'd hate to give up Heinen. I really would. I would offer up Spooner, Carlo, and maybe like Zach Senyshyn or who was that guy that they signed? Austin Cherinik. Go back down here to more of their junior players. Trent Frederick. These are all players that kind of the New York Rangers are privy to enjoy having. So you got Carlo, Frederick, and Spooner for McDonagh. You might even, it's so steep for him right now, you might even have to throw a first-round draft pick in there. And I know your Boston fans are like, no way am I giving that. You know what? You're a contender right now. And if you get a guy like McDonagh, you are now putting yourself in a position where you could probably do some damage against the Tampa Bay Lightning right now. If you don't pick up a guy like McDonagh, you probably can't. And so that's your choice, really. I mean, you hope that these guys become a guy like McDonagh. You could re-sign McDonagh. He's going to be a hefty price. And I think a package, like I just said, is what it's going to cost you. So it's up to you. Me, I'm a kind of guy that goes for it. I probably do that trade. I probably do. But I really have a hard time giving up Carlo. I really do. Anyways, boys and girls, that's my full 42%. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. I haven't seen too much subscribe button stuff going on there. You don't want a bat of Jaime's Body Loop, helicopter to your door? I'm starting to wonder maybe the word's getting out there and people are just purchasing it so they don't care about it anymore. But I still can't understand why you wouldn't want a free bat, helicopter to your door. Personally signed by me, by the way. And a My NHL Pearls of Wisdom necklace, because everybody loves a pearl necklace. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.